Hey everybody, welcome back to speculation. It's less speculation, more like a wish list, you know what I mean? So today, I would like to talk about some moves that I would like to see come back, and also talk about some moves that we know are coming back that I would like to see like get better, or stuff like that. It isn't like a terribly long list, but I have a lot to say, I think. So buckle in, grab the seatbelt, buckle in. If my voice gives out, it's because I've been trying to record the Cruel Summer parody all morning, and it just needs more time to cook. So it's coming, I promise. My throat hurts, but we're gonna push through. We're gonna be okay. We just hit 2,100 subscribers. I haven't even finished the 2,000 subscriber thing, and we're already 100 past that. It's crazy. But yeah. So today, like I said, we're going to talk about some moves that I'd like to see come back or get buffed that we don't know like what's happening with them. The first one is coaching. I think it's very silly that coaching hasn't come back. We got a lot of the Isle of Armor like move tutor moves back. We didn't get coaching. We didn't get a couple others. There's some other ones on this list, but coaching is not like a busted move. Okay, coaching just says that basically your partner gets +1 attack, +1 defense. It's like half a howl, but plus defense, but only for one Pokemon. And I don't know. I just want coaching to come back. I think it gave Riolu like a niche as the only like prankster coaching user. I wish that Riolu got to have Follow Me again, because it kind of makes no sense. They like took away Follow Me from Riolu in Gen 8 because there weren't any Pokemon that could pass it on, but now any Pokemon could pass it on. And also Furret's in the game. So like really, if I'm being honest, I would also like to see Riolu learn Follow Me, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know how they would facilitate that. But mostly, I'd like to see coaching come back. It's a really cool move. Just +1 attack, +1 defense. I don't know. It just gave Riolu a niche. And I think Prankster Riolu is kind of a funny Pokemon. And coaching's a kind of cool move. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. The next thing, I want to see Map Block come back. Now we don't currently have like Throw in the game, so I suppose if they like introduce Throw, they could say like, oh, this is an egg move for Greninja now. And I'd like to see more Pokemon get Map Block, honestly. I feel like more Pokemon would make sense. Like, these might be bad, but like it would make sense on like Hariyama or Iron Hands or a bunch of other Pokemon. If you don't know what Map Block does, it's basically protect from all damaging attacks for both of your Pokemon, but it only works on the first turn, and it's not a priority move. So you have to actually be faster. And like I said, it only works on the very first turn of the game. I'm pretty sure it's not just the first turn you're on the field. It's the first turn of the game. It's not a good move. It's a very silly niche move, but I want it. I don't know. It's a cool move. Like how good would this be for like Trick Room? You know what I mean? How cool would this be for like a million other things? But Map Block is not a busted move. I feel like it should come back. They keep removing all the really cool fighting type moves. I don't know why. I just want it. I want it. Let me have it. The next thing is Decorate. Now Decorate we know is coming back because Alcremie is coming back. At least we assume that Decorate is coming back because Alcremie would coming back. I'd be very upset if Alcremie came back and we didn't get Decorate again. But basically what Decorate does is it raises the target's attack and special attack by 2 stages. And the thing that I don't like about Decorate is that it's able to be redirected, because you're able to target like enemy Pokemon with it. And I'm sure there's situations where that's cool and all. But I feel like Decorate shouldn't be allowed to be redirected. And that's just how I feel about it. It makes the move so much worse. Like, Alcremie is already, like, not a great Pokemon, and, like, you have to click Decorate. Like, Alcremie is already not doing anything else with its turn besides giving its friend stat boosts. Just make the move not redirectable. Coaching, it can't be redirected. Why is Decorate redirectable? It didn't make sense to me in Gen 8, and I really hope it's something that can make sense this generation, and we can just have either make them both redirectable or make Decorate not redirectable. I would prefer if Decorate could not be redirected, personally. But it's probably not going to happen. I'm not going to get to have this one, but that's okay. The next one's kind of interesting. I want to see some more Pokemon get Follow Me, but not like brand new Pokemon. Like I guess like some brand new Pokemon, like maybe like like returning mods could get it. Like I don't know. They could give Meganium Follow Me or something. I don't know. But if you didn't know, Magmar used to get Follow Me, and by extension Magmortar, and I guess Magby. But I feel like it'd be really cool because Magmar has Flame Body and Vital Spirit, which is really cool. Like honestly, redirection with Flame Body or redirection with Vital Spirit's very neat. Because then you can redirect Spore and not go to sleep, and you can still run your Eviolite, because Eviolite Magmar is super buff. I kind of just want Magmar to have Follow Me again. They can just make it an egg move, like that's really easy way for them to just reintroduce it. Just make it an egg move, like they can be a transfer move. It doesn't even matter if Magmar doesn't have any Mons in its gene pool that learn it. That's like a really easy way for it to come back. And I think it'd be really cool if Magmar just had Follow Me again. I don't know. What do you think? Should Magmar have Follow Me? It just sounds so neat in my head, and I want it, and I'm not going to get it. They're not going to give Magmar Follow Me again, but I really want them to. Like I said, this is a wish list. This is my... If anything on this list happens, this is probably like the second one that I want the most. After the next thing on the list. Yeah, just with the Flame Body and Vital Spirit. Like, this is going to be the only Pokemon that uses Vital Spirit in a meaningful way. And it gets, like, so many good support moves, like Clear Smog. Obviously, this is the Nat Dex list, so maybe there's some moves on here that it won't get. But Clear Smog's cool. Will-O-Wisp is cool. It gets Belly Drum. That's really funny. But yeah, I don't know. It gets enough, like, cool moves that I feel like it could be really cool. The next move I want to talk about is Meteor Beam, okay? If you have been a long-time AndyLa fan, and I mean a long-time AndyLa fan, okay, you'll remember the Archeops team. That was a very long time ago. A clip from that video actually got featured on Moxie Boosted's channel not too long ago, which is very cool. Shout out to Moxie Boosted. But you'll know that I really like the move Meteor Beam. Meteor Beam is such a cool move that made so many weird Pokemon a little bit more viable just for having Meteor Beam. And I really, really want Meteor Beam to come back. A 2 turns charge move that raises your special attack, and when you can use it with Power Herb, you only get to use this attack once. And like without Dynamax, it probably is bad. But I want it so bad. I just want to have it. Okay? I would be out here running Meteor Beam Colossal. I do not care. I do not care, bro. It's such a funny move. I want it so bad. And not only that, I feel like Dialga should learn Meteor Beam because it didn't learn Meteor Beam for whatever reason. It looks like it should learn Meteor Beam. I mean, I guess it's the god of like time and not space, so maybe Palkia should learn Meteor Beam, but Palkia didn't learn Meteor Beam either. I want Meteor Beam back as a TM. And I want everybody and their mother to learn Meteor Beam. Because it's such a funny move. Just like any random... Like Glamora. Could you imagine Meteor Beam Glamora? I am here for it. I just want it. Ugh. So you played Sun and Moon VGC. You'll remember Skydrop. Skydrop was surprisingly like a super huge part of Sun and Moon VGC. I don't really know why, because it wasn't really ever like a thing before that point. I don't know if the move didn't exist. Let's look at what generation Skydrop was introduced in, because I have no idea. Let's see here. What generation? Gen 5? Sorry, my wife just called me. She went out to get breakfast, and the restaurant she was going to go to is closed today. My bad. We forgot what day of the week it was. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. It's a Generation 5 move. Which I guess makes... No, because it wasn't really ever, like, relevant in Gen 6 either. I think it's just because we got good users of Skydrop. Or maybe it was... I don't really know why Skydrop suddenly became so relevant in in Sun and Moon. It just kind of did. And then they removed it. Which makes sense, because Skydrop doesn't work with Dynamax. Like, there's no reason for it to exist, but it didn't come back. So, like... I want Skydrop back. The positioning battles that Skydrop forces are so fun. For me, anyway. I don't know. Maybe people hate Skydrop. Maybe that's why it doesn't come back. Maybe people hate it. Maybe it was used in a way that was like unintentional. But I feel like the positioning stuff that Skydrop forces is pretty good. And we have a lot of Pokemon now that are like faster than Tapu Koko that could like stop it from doing Skydrop stuff. But Skydrop Tapu Koko was so fun. And I honestly kind of miss Skydrop. And I honestly kind of want Skydrop to come back. Because, like, it was just an answer to a lot of things for, like, a turn. And obviously, it was only an answer to them for a turn. But, oh, I didn't explain what the move does. If you don't know what Skydrop does, basically, it's kind of like Fly, but you take your opponent with you. So if you move faster than your opponent, you pick them up and they don't get to move for that turn. Or if you move after your opponent, they move first and they don't get to move next turn. And they're basically just like a sitting duck, which is also very cool. Yeah, it just like forces these like really cool positioning battles where like you get a little bit of control for using it. Your opponent loses a little control, but like they could just protect and knock you out. You know what I mean? I really like this move and I kind of want it to come back. Now, this next one is Storm Throw. I think it's only not in the game because none of the mons that learn Storm Throw are in the game. But, like, honestly, they could just have other mons learn Storm Throw. I don't know. It's not, like, a good move. It's a base 60 move that always crits. And I'm a fan of having more random, like, weak moves that always crit because they're really good for anger point strategies. And that's really the only reason I want Storm Throw back. Throw any, like random, like, 100% crit chance move on here. I think there's only a couple. Because we already have Frost Breath. I think it's just Frost Breath, the Urshifu moves, Storm Throw, and Flower Trick that always crit. I think those are the only moves that always crit unless I'm forgetting something. Let me know if I am. But I want Storm Throw back because we need it. And I want more mons to learn Storm Throw because I want to play Anger Point stuff. But Frost Breath is a trash move on trash Pokemon, okay? Maybe somebody new can get Frost Breath. I'd be okay with that too. Some new like fast ice type gets Frost Breath. I'm okay with that. Our options for like crit strategies are take a bunch of damage from Meowscarada or Urshifu, or run Frostlass. Who wants to run Frostlass? Probably a lot of people. But Frostlass is not what it used to be. It used to be kind of like a decent mon, and now it's too slow to ever do anything. But yeah, the long rant short. I want Storm Throw back, but just because I feel like I want us to have more crit moves. The next move I think should come back is Lucky Chant. And if you don't know what Lucky Chant was, I can't really blame you. It's not a good move, and I feel like I had no reason to get removed other than they just thought nobody would ever use it. But I feel like low-key, if we had a prankster Lucky Chant user right now, it would be kind of relevant. Because what Lucky Chant does is for 5 turns, you cannot be critical hit. For 5 turns, your opponent cannot crit you. And that's kind of good, homie. Like, with how much Urshifu there is right now, that's kind of good. How much Ogerpon there is, like, critting stuff with Ivy Cudgel, that's kind of great. So I want Lucky Chant to come back as, like, a TM or whatever. And I want to have, like, a prankster Lucky Chant user. Now, I'm not really sure who that would be. Let's look at all the prankster mons. I was thinking it would be kind of thematically good for, like, Illumais and Volbeat for some reason. They just look like they could learn Lucky Chant. But most Lucky Chant users are, like, fairy type, so probably it would have to be Whimsicott, which is kind of sad. This is just we have all the prankster users in the game right now, except for Meowstic. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just want Lucky Chant, and I kind of want a prankster Lucky Chant user. Like, if it has to be Whimsicott, that's fine. Like, whatever. But I feel like it'd be really, like, it would make sense on Volbeat or, like, Illumais for some reason. I just want Lucky Chant. Because, like, imagine your opponent's got the Urshifu, and you just go, Lucky Chant, and then their Surging Strikes does, like, 5 damage. Wouldn't that be so funny? It'd be so funny. The next move... this is just for, like, really funny strategies. I want Ion Deluge to come back. There's currently, there's no Ion Deluge in the game right now. It's a really stupid move. Like, literally just all normal types are electric. All normal type moves are electric type right now. And, you know, it's basically like worse Galvanize, or it's the same effect as Plasma Fists, which is weird because we didn't have Ion Deluge in the last game either. But we had Plasma Fist, and it's the same effect. You would think it'd be so easy to just, you know what I mean? But, like, just for, like, funny meme strategies, I want Ion Deluge. Like, I don't know. You could probably do, like, some really stupid, like, skill swap normalize into Ion Deluge into a ground type shit. Is it good? Probably not, but it would be very funny. And that's you know, that's what I want to see. That's the kind of stuff I live for. Really stupid strategies that you only really need to get to work once and you, like, laugh like a maniac. That's what I want to see. The last one on this list, but I might add on, like, more at the end here. Gear Up. Now, Gear Up is not currently in the game because the only mon that learns Gear Up is Kling Klang. But it raises the special attack and the attack of all allies with plus and minus by 1. Now, first of all, I think it'd be cool if some mons could get this as like an egg move once Kling Klang gets added to the game. But secondly, I kind of want this move to get buffed. Because it's already like such a weird move to like have all your mons having like plus or minus to like actually get use out of this. I want it to be +2/+2. If it was +2 attack, +2 special attack, you could get down on some stuff. Now, it does already include Kling Klang, which I didn't think so. But Kling Klang does also get boosted when it clicks this move. And I don't know, I feel like it could maybe be like good if you squint if it was +2/+2. But since it's only +1/+1, like there's no point. Now, I know that like plus minus will also still like boost, but they either need to like rework plus or minus or they need to give it more stuff because it's not working right now and I want it to work. I just want it. And that's this whole video, is I just want it. Now, I think I'd like the other like move tutor moves that we don't have to come back. Well, I'd like for more mods to learn Flip Turn. I don't remember if they added it as a TM, but I think that like barely anything learns Flip Turn. This is the Nat Dex list. Hold on. Whoop. I would like for more returning mons to learn Flip Turn because right now it's literally just... You know what? Actually, this is a pretty sizable list. I always want more things to learn Flip Turn because I feel like everything learns U-Turn and Volt Switch and like nothing learns Flip Turn. But I guess they added it to a good amount of mons. What was that other one? Corrosive Gas? Yes. Bring back Corrosive Gas. If you don't know what Corrosive Gas does, it says that... you just, like, eats your opponent's item. I'm pretty sure it's only a single target move, though. But, like, maybe not Glamora is not the best option here, but you could click Corrosive Gas. No. It won't show me what the move does unless it's legal. Okay. That's fair, I guess. But, like, bring back Corrosive Gas. Why not, right? Like, there's no reason for it to not exist. Yeah, it removes your friends held item too. And I also feel like Steel type shouldn't be immune to Corrosive Gas because I'm pretty sure they are. Just buff it, give it like that really small buff that Steel types aren't immune to it, and I'm here for it. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all I want to talk about. This is kind of a shorter video. I'm sorry, but you know, it be what it be. Now let me figure out how much time I'm gonna cut out for my wife calling me. Because I don't know how long that call was. It says it was 1 minute. That's it. I feel like it was longer than 1 minute. But yeah, that's the video, guys. It's like a, you know, if you like this video, if you want me to do more videos where I literally just talk at you, let me know. Because I'll do them. They're so easy. And like, if I'm doing more of them, I can spend more time like editing them or whatever. I'm not going to have time today because... Like I said, I've wasted my whole morning trying to be Taylor Swift, and it really just didn't work out this morning. But if you like this video, leave me a like, leave me a comment. Are there any moves that are not currently in the game that you would like to see come back and or get buffed and or get like distributed to new mons? Let me know down in the comments. I'm sure everybody has that one move. They're like, I wish this move was in the game, or I wish this Pokemon learned this move. Anything at all. Let me know. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It's like a 20-minute video. What are you doing? You just listen to me rant for 20 minutes. I'm not even sure I said anything meaningful. But with that, everybody, my name is Andrew. I'll catch you guys next time. Fluttermane, 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 Fluttermane. Making big reads in my flutter brain. EV's giving me flutter gains. Play it on rain, call it flutter rain. Get what you run a flutter train. Boss so smooth like a butter main. Flutter main, flutter main, flutter main. Flutter main, flutter main, flutter main, flutter main, flutter main, flutter main, flutter main. Making big reads in my flutter brain. EV's giving me flutter gains. Play it on rain, call it flutter rain.